What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Nerd Media, and today I was going to make a video talking about why I think Tom Holland's Spider-Man may appear in Doomsday, touching on some of the reports that we have been getting in the past few days of Marvel wanting him in the movie for some reason. Now, while they're shooting the film, they want to try work him in. I'm going to touch... What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Nerd Media, and in the past week, we have gotten a few reports about Tom Holland's Spider-Man possibly being a part of Doomsday and having the Russo brothers write him into the movie somehow while the movie is still shooting. So in this video, I want to talk about why I think this could be a good thing and how I think they should do it to make it a good appearance, and why it's a bad thing and why I honestly don't really think that this report is true. So we're going to be diving into all of that and more in this video. So don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what you think of this. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Nerd Media. I talk about movies, TV shows, and comic books all the time on the channel. Today we're talking about Spider-Man and Avengers Doomsday, but that's not the only thing we're talking about because we're heading into summer. We got Mission Impossible, Superman, Fantastic Four, Karate Kid, Ballerina, so many great things coming out that we're going to be discussing on this channel. If you're interested in all that, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what you think of this Spider-Man news and what your opinion is on it, and let's dive right into the video. So yeah, a few days ago we were getting reports about Tom Holland officially wrapping up in the Odyssey because they finished that movie like a week ago. They finished it 2 weeks ahead of schedule, which is insane. I mean, let Christopher Nolan cook, because like the fact that they finished filming that whole movie 2 weeks ahead of schedule is insane. And now that Tom Holland is free from his schedule, and there's reports going around that Marvel is trying to fit him into Doomsday while they're filming. Now, you guys know I am not somebody who really wants to see Spider-Man in Avengers Doomsday. I feel like he should be not in Doomsday. I feel like we really need to have him in a more grounded situation area in Spider-Man Brand New Day. I really want Brand New Day to be the Ant-Man and the Wasp of the kind of in-between for Infinity War and Endgame. I want it to be that for Doomsday and Secret Wars, where it's a story that takes place during and kind of before the events of the film prior, which would be Doomsday, and then we get to see that character play a major role in the next film. I really hope that that's what it is, and I still believe that's what it could be, just with all the faith and all the directors and the cast and crew and Tom Holland speaking about this film a few months ago. I feel like the only possible way you could fit him into Doomsday is if you made it into a post-credit scene. Like, do I think it's a good idea to try and write him into the actual film right now? No, I actually don't think that's a good idea. I think that could not only suffer from Tom Holland's Spider-Man's character development, but it also could harm the actual movie itself by trying to cram in a character when you're already shooting the movie. And there could be scenes in here where you may just have to CGI Spider-Man in if they really want to do that, which just would not work at all. And that's really what makes me not believe these reports that they're trying to fit him in. I feel like if they're going to try and fit him into the schedule, it's going to be for a post-credit scene filming. I really hope that's what it is, at least. I mean, I want to see Tom Holland in a post-credit scene, but I just don't want to see him in the actual movie. Like, I really have a hard time believing this report, but I also have a hard time believing that it's actually not true. Like, this could actually be real, and I could see this being a real thing that is just going around, and I could see this being a genuine report that is confirmed, but I really don't. My gut feelings tell me it's probably not true, and that if anything, Tom Holland is just going to appear in a post-credit scene for Avengers Doomsday. And I really do think that Spider-Man 4 is the only movie, in my opinion, coming in Phase 6, or at least the next few years for Marvel, excluding the Spider-Verse films, to be the best MCU film. Like, Spider-Man Brand New Day, I feel like is the only movie that really has the potential to be the best MCU movie, or even crack top 10 for me in the next few years. Like, Thunderbolts did something amazing and made it to my number 6 for Marvel movies, and I don't think I'm going to get another movie like that until Brand New Day if it's a grounded story. I am always going to be the person that's begging for a grounded story like everybody else, and we actually did get some reports today talking about that, but I'm going to make a separate video about that. I'm going to film it after this, and it'll probably be up around the time you're watching this, but I want that Brand New Day story. I just really feel like we need to give Peter some time to, go through the motions and be his own hero. And I really feel like we just need to see that happen. And then either put him in a post-credit scene for Doomsday or do a post-credit scene in Spider-Man Brand New Day, setting him up for a major role that he should have in Secret Wars. Because I think that he has to be in Secret Wars regardless, because he literally is on the cover of the comic book with the black suit. So it has to happen. Toby and Andrew got to come back for that as well. But I personally think that this report is more than likely false, because I don't think Marvel is that dumb to try and cram in a character when they're already shooting the film. I think that Brand New Day is still safe, and I think that it's still ready to be a grounded story, but I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this news. Do you think that this report is true? Do you think that they're going to try to cram Tom Holland's Peter into Doomsday now that he is free from his Odyssey schedule? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you stuck around the video this long, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Clearly that's something you liked, or you were just entertained. So subscribe, comment down below your thoughts, like the video, share this with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.